People have asked about the ride at Avocado Heights, and they had no idea that was more than a ride. It was an incredible weekend, and a lot of it was unplanned.
Today, on Holy Saturday, we do Blessings of Pets, and we will be also doing the beginning of October.
The blessing of the horses, that was planned. The weather was not. So getting to that ceremony was a journey, to say the least, but it was an amazing experience nonetheless. Then there were the police, but we'll talk about that later. Because after the blessing ceremony, we rode down to the park and we enjoyed the festivities for the Easter holiday. The community was out, the police were in celebration with us, local politicians, leaders within the Parks and Recreation Division, in addition to employees within the Parks and Recreation Division. We had some great tacos, hooked up by a taco man. They were so good. Even the police were eating them, no lie. The kids had their own table. It was beautiful. It was a really beautiful celebration. So I noticed the county employees over there dancing. So I'm like, let's do some cowboy boogie. So I taught them cowboy boogie and they got it. I mean, they was getting it in, y'all. Shout out to them. They are the real MVPs. They held it down for the county, y'all. After that, we went back to the house, chilled by the fire, shared some stories of our family and our communities, and just had a great time. And then the next day, we're out here today with the Avocado Heights vacados. We're about to have a wonderful Easter Sunday, Easter at the park in Avocado Heights. It was the day of the ride and the celebration in the park. We had no idea how many people were going to show up because the weather was so bad, but we still went for it.
My horse name is Sultan, and it's an Arabic name, which means king. King and Aisha. Aisha means life. She is life.
Here we were just leaving the house, and
So how's the ride right now?
The ride is good. So Sultan got a little bit spooked from the motorcycle. Now that we know what spooked her,
Hey, so
we'll have a smooth ride.
on our journey to the park, we didn't know if anybody was going to join because the weather was so bad. We said, maybe it might be a few people, it could be a lot of people, but if it's just the three of us, we're going to go in there hard. It's nothing, but it turned out to be an amazing turnout.
Hi.
Women, men, OGs, little G's, whatever you want to call it, it was community. It was beautiful, brothers and sisters in solidarity. And let me set the record straight. This was not a protest. This is tradition. This is not only what they do on Easter Sunday. This is what they do every day. This is an agricultural community. These people have horses and other livestock in the backyard. This is their livelihood. This is a part of culture. It's not just Mexican culture. This is American culture. This is what we do too. And they're trying to take this away from this community. Avocado Heights should be protected at all costs. This community is so valuable to the preservation of us. What the police were doing was just a show of intimidation. They took up every single parking spot in the park. That's a very small park. Not only did they have police cars and trucks and vans, they had a converted horse trailer, which is intimidating, and they also had ATVs. I don't know how far they were going to go in those ATVs. That park was so small. It was ridiculous, and it was so intimidating that you didn't even see people. You didn't even see vendors out there. You didn't even see a lot of people at the park because they were afraid. It was shameful.
Most of the houses are maybe 1 or 2 acres here, or maybe more, but it's still a city type of environment. So it's like the best of both worlds. You have both the city elements and the country, and it's beautiful because it's agriculturally based. So you'll see that most of these houses have farms in the back. They have gardens, they have horses, some have other livestock. So it's really cool. It's really cool.
Hey, after the party, it's the after party. It's like, this is the first party. I can hang with them at no after party because when I say they party, wow, they can party, and woo, I had a good time. Like, they were riding all night. They were out just talking and just being family and just being community and just having a great time. And this is what they do. I mean, it's very similar to us. Look at them line dancing. They have line dances. We have line dances. You know, they do their thing at their homes. We do the thing at our homes. We're very similar. We're very similar. And so it's good that we can commingle with communities to see how they live and see how we're very similar. Even though our communities and our backgrounds are very different, we share a lot of similarities. So we're better together. We're stronger together. This is what they want to take away by bringing in the developers and building condos, taking out the horses and putting in dog parks, and this is what they take away. They take away community, they take away family, they take away love.